Hey guys, coming to you with an energy update. It is December 15th. We are the last week of Sagittarius season. I am Deanna with Divine Destiny. My true soul's purpose is to come on and share for empaths, being sensitive to the feels. I learned on my journey the importance of astrology. I love to learn astrology and share with you guys as I'm learning. And so what I'm going to highlight on this week is it is the last week of Sagittarius season, going to be moving into Capricorn season on the 21st. So we are in the last week of this fire, the sun in fire, going into the earthy. I'm going to highlight this week the expansive Jupiter is moved into the sign of Capricorn. There's a big old pile up going on there in the earthy sign of Capricorn. Jupiter is there. Let me scroll down. What's going on here? Okay. Jupiter is, as of today, about 3 degrees into Capricorn. So, expansion in the earth sign. Not really a place that it likes to be, but it's time to be anchored in that expansive benefics of Jupiter in the earthy sign of Capricorn. I bought this at probably 2-3 months ago, and so let's go into what they say Jupiter is. I share Oracle to inspire empaths, and the reason I share astrology is the birth chart, your birth natal chart, is the compass of your soul for this lifetime. There's no coincidence of the exact time and place that you were born. And on my journey, I've realized the significance of as above, so below. So just go with me on this ride. I'm highlighting on Jupiter, the expansive planet, going into the earthy sign. There is a pile up there. We have Saturn, Pluto as of today. Jupiter just moved into it. And what is this planet? Capricorn. Lots of stuff moving out of fire into, looking at my chart here, bear with me. Saturn, Pluto, Venus, the love planet, is now in Capricorn as well. So I think we're highlighting on that on the energy update. So let's go into Jupiter. Jupiter is the great benefic. It's an expansive planet, and it's for abundance and growth. He is the side of you that is positive, optimistic, and generous. He's where you keep your supply of laughter, enthusiasm, and high spirits. It's Jupiter's expansive, high-spirited energy that motivates you to travel, take a class, meet new people. Jupiter is the side of you that will probably cause you to experience the grass is greener on the other side. I do believe Jupiter rules Sagittarius, which is rising sign. In general, this planet just loves to make things bigger. So this is very expansive. I've shared that before on the channel. Briefly gonna touch on what it's supposed to be doing going into this. It's about embodying it. The earthy sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, so it's going to be meeting up in the same sign of Capricorn. We have a tendency to build things such as erecting structures, and this is where our foundations are with Capricorn. Structures, creating a career for yourself. It's about authority figures and discipline, setting down rules and living by them. Capricorn is a sign that is the driest wit. Here's where your sense of propriety and tradition will be strong. Where they do things the old-fashioned way, and paying respect to elders will be the only way to go. They want to return to their investments. So here is your perfect time to expand in your body, who you are. Super, super cool. A lot of people are shift-shaping right now and dismantling the old structures, going into a whole new way of doing things, what they are embodying, with that being a Capricorn sign. Let me just minimize I figured out how to do split screen. I'm super excited. The earth signs are about our values and our worth. and also the physical body. So we're wanting to expand with Jupiter moving into there. We have a lot going on with Saturn being those structures, wanting to reform our structures. Venus, the love planet, little feminine going on. Capricorn is actually a feminine sign. I didn't realize that until I was just reading in this. But it's about our value. It's about really embodying that. And with it being Jupiter, very benefic, very spiritual, a lot of people have been on this path of reevaluating, readjusting who they are, what their likes are, what their passions are. So I'm excited. We only have this one more week left in Sagittarius season, moving into Capricorn. That means the sun will be moving into that earthy sign as well. So I think we're just going to go. That's what the energy update is. I'm noticing within me, we have a lot going in there, right? Jupiter just moved into Capricorn. I feel the need. My body's speaking to get a massage. And so you may notice that too if you have tension in your muscles or anything. Energetically, it'd be a great time to go for some Reiki healing, some body work. Be really open to that, because that'll help us expand, you know, our light body and our shifting our perspective, expanding who we are in our bodies and restructuring that. So I'm really feeling it. I just listening to my own body was like, wow, I need a massage. So let's go into the oracle. We're going to go with some earthy cards this week. If you're new today, I'm an awakened empath, and my spiritual awakening come about 5 years ago, and it was about that Saturn in Capricorn, really for me, of breaking down the old structures and rebuilding who I am, more into that benefic and the spiritual aspect of Jupiter, right? And Neptune, many other planets in that spiritual aspect. And so what I've learned over my awakening over the past 5 years is that I was always super sensitive to energy, and as above, so below. Now I discern what is my energy, what is other people's energy, and it's now used as my gift, and I'm like a transformer to the energy from that illuminated heart space. And so over this time, my passions have changed, and I love to do oracle. I love to learn me and share some astrology here. So thanks for being here. My main purpose is to empower you sensitives to step into your authenticity, love yourself first, fill your cup first, and then be in service from the overflow. So blessings and thank you for being here. We're going with the Mystical Shaman Oracle. So dear Spirit, I am here, I am ready, and I am open to receive your guidance to share with these beautiful sensitives today. I give thanks in advance for whatever messages we receive. We are open and receptive, and so it is. So, what is it that Spirit wants us to know? December 15th, this is for the energy update of this week, the last week of Sagittarius season. Then we'll have that sun moving along with another pile up of planets in Capricorn. Mars is still back in Scorpio, so that's an action planet. And the deep water sign of Scorpio, obviously Mars is a slower moving planet. Mars is still wanting us to take action with our emotions, guys. Are you releasing them? Are you restructuring who you are from a heart-centered space? That's when we really can step into our authenticity. So, one more, Spirit, one more. One more. Alright, babes, let's do this. So there. Okay, first card we got is flow. Water represents emotions. Card 20, minimized down to a single digit, is a 2, that is duality. This could be telling us to be open, surrender to our emotions, realizing that love is only the thing that is real. So really make sure you're releasing those dense emotions. Remember who you are. Be in touch with your emotions, like she's the master of. You see how she has that water in between her hands? She's mastering her emotions. She's realizing that that power is right within her, and that her feelings can be her biggest gift of knowledge, of wisdom, of being in service to others. This is perfect for us empaths. You know, we are the feelers. It's about mastering those emotions, not becoming them. Super duper powerful. She is a feminine receptive, but she is not a pushover. She's master of her emotions. She's intuitive. So pay attention to the intuition within you. With Jupiter expanding and that benefic symbolism of Jupiter going into the earth, trusting your intuition to be your first compass within your vessel. That's where we're going from the age of Pisces, guys, into age of Aquarius. If you're new to all this, just integrate it in your heart. Don't go into that logical mind. We're going more into that illuminated heart, to where our intuition is becoming our first language, the way it should have always been. So that's super cool. Card number 15, beating to your own drum. This is super simple. This is your authenticity. This is not being concerned of what other people think you should be or who you should be. This is beating to your own drum, being guided by your soul. That's super cool. Beloved. Card number 5, beloved. Let me look on my little chart here. This is raw change. Card number 5. The 5 is symbolic of raw change. This is showing us mastering our emotions, being the master of our emotions, beating to our own drum, being open to the change, illumination of that heart. Once you step into your authenticity, see the flame, the fire, very symbolic of passion. So that's super duper beautiful. Anything else with those 3? I'll draw some more. I'm going to go with the Native Spirit Oracle, some more earthy, since we're really in the Capricorn season. Dear Spirit, what can I add to this message for all these beautiful, sensitive souls that have the ability to step into their authenticity and heal this planet? You know what, guys? I'm going to add one more thing, too, at the bottom of the deck with the shaman. Pause on that. The staff is at the bottom of the deck. This is being firmly rooted, very upright, knowing who you are as a divine sovereign being. So that goes hand in hand with mastering your emotions. Pay attention in your awareness with that card number 2 being duality, you know, keep that in check. We all have the dark and light right within us. Beating to your own drum. Raw change may be needed for your passions to come alive, stepping into that heart space. And then being strongly rooted. That staff is super cool. I didn't want to miss that. That's awesome. So, back to this one. Just popped out at me. Had to share it with y'all. So this is a week of moving from fire to earth. And I had to highlight Jupiter moving in with that other pile up of planets, because It's wanting us to expand. We're at the end of a decade, 2019, going into 2020. I'm super optimistic and excited about it. What goes along with this message, Spirit? Answering the call. Your inner wisdom. It's got the rainbow. It's having you look at the bigger perspective. Ending in 2019, going into 2020. Answer that inner call of your passions from your heart space, right? Like, let's really just step into it. We're supposed to be allowing this life to be the best experience that we can. We all go through things. But with Jupiter being an expansive planet, it's wanting, and moving into this earthy sign of Capricorn, it's really wanting us all to stop dimming our lights. It is time for us empaths who are so full of compassion and love to really start answering the call. We are the ones that are the way showers. We can change. We can heal karmic patterns. Love is the most strongest energy there is. So answer that call within you. Allow this expansion. Don't stay stuck. Don't stay stuck in limitation, duality with that too, right? Really allow that love to just drive you. Sacred mountain. Allow this expansion. Allow this to flow. Beat to your own drum. Answer the call of whatever your heart has been really passionate about. Step into that higher perspective, you know. Sacred mountain. That's symbolic as all get out. Hope this is showing up all right. Is there anything else? I just love the image of that, you know. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough. I don't know why that song just came to my mind, but just keep going. Us sensitives literally have the ability to just absolutely change this life from victim mode to victory, you know? Like, you're at the top, just really from a love space. I am going to draw another one from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. Newer deck given to me with love. So what could go with this message for us this week? December 15th. Last week of Sagittarius season, moving into this earthy sign of Capricorn. We understand the power that'll come by us all beating to our own drum, so to speak, our soul. Answer that expansive call within you. Take your stand on that sacred mountain, right? It's a lot of change, a lot of change. If I'm not mistaken, 2019 was a 3, a lot of change, and we're going into a year 4, and a lot of earthy, a lot about embodying it. Remembering who you are as a sovereign being, right? Super exciting. Thanks for being here with me. I appreciate it. What else, Spirit, to go along with these beautiful messages for the week of December 15th? Harness your mystic power. The High Priestess. It is time for your intuition to guide you, to trust it. A lot of us empaths were taught to be people pleasers and to not listen to our own compasses, and so we dimmed our lights, and it's really a time to step into that sacred, feminine, intuitive, compassionate. But look at her, she don't look like a pushover neither. She's powerful. She's being guided by that intuition. So super beautiful. If you enjoyed this today, thanks for being here. My apologies for the noise in the background. I do have a new phone coming. I've had some issues. I pulled out my laptop to do these on, so I did not want to stop sharing, so I'm getting the best of what I can. Always know I'm sharing from my heart space, from the comfort of my own home, so it's just real and raw. I'm going to go over a recap for December 15th energy update. Be open and receptive, guys. Flow, feminine energy, emotions. Pay attention to the awareness within you of the duality. Become a master of those emotions. Because the divine feminine, whether it's in male or female, that intuitive aspect is the most powerful thing. Love and compassion, right? Beating to your own drum. What sets your soul on fire, right? Listening to your soul, allowing this Jupiter to expand within you. You're sacred. You're always, always divinely protected. Call upon that. Allow that to bring your passions to the forefront. Answer that call of your soul speaking to you. A lot of us are going through a lot of changes, with this being a 5 too. That's raw change for some people. I feel like I've already done a lot of that raw change, so that's, you know, where my passions are definitely coming into fruition now. This may, for some people, you may be in it now. Remember, your power's in that heart. You get in balance in that sacred feminine masculine within you. Answer that call of Jupiter represented within you, embodying that divine call of your soul, you know. Being trusting and guiding by your own intuition, and letting that mystic power, the unseen, same with Jupiter and expansion, right? The unseen and the esoteric support that we have, allow that through your heart space and your intuition, that sacred mountain. Take your mark. Take your mark of who you are as a sovereign being, really allowing that to drive you into this week of December 15th, being strongly rooted in who you are. What is 6? 6 is a highly spiritual number. You know, there's many interpretations to numbers, but I go by Cryon, the Magnetic Masters, so I'll go with that. So that's a high spiritual number. Really being firmly rooted in who you are, which also goes hand in hand with Jupiter being that benefic expansion of the mysticism, you know, the unseen, the esoterics, trusting that inner compass. Our intuition is a God-given connection that we have right in our heart space. It's really a beautiful time to step into that. If you're new to this journey, just keep learning. Keep being filled up in your heart space, and I hope that's what this channel does for you. I send this to you guys with so much love, and until the next time, take good care of yourself, speak love to yourself, and be love. Namaste.